afternoon and welcome to Z News at 2. I'm Jane Horswell.
And I'm Nicholas Pragnell. Today's headlines: the Queen and Prince Philip visit Surrey.
Actor Hugh Grant testifies at the phone hacking inquiry.
Surrey is preparing for a very cold Christmas.
We've got a summary of local sport in the area.
And Charlotte tells us what kind of weather to expect over the next few days. The Queen and Prince Philip are currently in Surrey as part of a tour of the county.
Week, the royal couple
Our royal
visited East Surrey
correspondent
College in
Daniel Smith
Reigate
has
to
more.
open a new wing of the campus. During the tour, Prince Philip visited Car Assembly and Chimney Building, whilst the Queen was present at spa therapy and theatrical makeup classes. They met local MPs, staff and students, and also ate in the school canteen. Students were told to stay away for security reasons, and the majority of classes were cancelled.
This learning environment is fantastic for our students, and for all the hard work the staff have put in, it's lovely to have that recognition. We've been hoping that we would have a visit since we had the opening of the college, and it's a dream come true. There's been a lot of planning over a year, much of it behind closed doors. It's all been top secret for us, but the team have worked really, really hard, and particularly our Director of Communication has done all the planning for it.
Earlier on, they visited Guildford Cathedral. They were marking its 50th anniversary, where they met representatives of local community groups. Their tour will conclude later this week. This is Daniel Smith for Z News in Reigate.
And now we've got the latest with the phone hacking scandal as the court case continues. I went to investigate. British actor Hugh Grant confronted his tabloid tormentors yesterday at the Leveson inquiry. He arrived at Royal Courts of Justice to testify at a public inquiry into phone hacking and British newspaper standards. Grant was disgusted at how the press were able to access his medical information.
No one would expect, no British citizen would expect their medical records to be made public or to be appropriated by newspapers for commercial profit. My overwhelming motive throughout this whole episode was to protect the mother of my child from a press storm.
Sally and Bob Dowler, the parents of murdered schoolgirl Millie Dowler, whose phone was hacked by one of the newspapers, spoke about the heartbreak caused by the hacking.
Rang her phone.
Yes.
And it clicked through onto her voicemail, so I heard her voice.
Yes.
And it was just like I jumped. She's picked up her voicemail, Bob, she's alive. And as soon as I was told it was about phone hacking, literally I didn't sleep for about 3 nights because you're replaying everything in your mind and just thinking, oh, that makes sense now, that makes sense.
The inquiry is ongoing, with more celebrities expected to testify on the hacking claim.
Snow. With the county now deep in winter, Surrey Council have been preparing for any snow that may fall to our streets. Sam Hodges investigates.
Surrey Council have hired 50 farmers in preparation for any snow that may fall in the county. They have also invested in more gritters, which means they now have a fleet of over 40 gritters. There is also 17,000 tonnes of salt and 1,743 grit bins are being filled. Ian Lake, Head of Transport and Environment, spoke to us.
We have 44 gritters working this year, which is 4 more than last year. Working with our partners May Gurney, we've got an extra 14 new gritters like the one you see here today, and we are as prepared as we can be. We've been filling the 1,743 grit bins that we have across Surrey. We have also added another 110 miles of gritting routes.
Hopefully our roads will now be clear this winter. Sam Hodges, Z News.
Now then, it's been an exciting weekend of sporting action in Surrey and Hampshire this week. Aldershot Town had a disappointing weekend with a 2-1 loss at Gillingham on Saturday. The Shots faced underdogs Maidenhead United in the FA Cup on Tuesday. And now to rugby, and the Harlequins were away to Gloucester and won comfortably 28-9. Harlequins have only lost once this season and are top of the table, fighting for the title with the Saracens. Moving on to other sporting news, Guildford Heat won their first game of the season, beating the Brixton Top Cats 91-77. The Heat will hope to back up this victory with another win against Worcester Wolves in 2 weeks' time. The Guildford Flames had 2 games this weekend. On Saturday they played away at Swindon, winning 2-1, and then they had a home game against Slough. The two sides were joint tops, but a 4-1 win took the Flames clear of the rivals at the top of the table. That's all for your local sport for today, and thanks from us.
Stay classy, Zoe.
Now to Charlotte with the weather.
Thank you, Natalie. Hello, I'm Charlotte Jacobs. Let's have a look at this week's 5-day forecast. Right, first off, the Met Office have issued a yellow weather warning today for fog, so please take extra care in low visibility areas. This also means flights to and from Heathrow and Gatwick airports are being delayed, and some even cancelled. So please be sure to check with your airline before you leave your house. Moving on. As you can see, it's going to be cloudy for the rest of today, with lows of 5 degrees. As the week goes on, Wednesday and Thursday will be cloudy, with some sunshine coming through Wednesday afternoon. Friday will see some showers, with them disappearing, leaving the weekend to start off cloudy again. That's all from me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.